Like out of nowhere, I just came up with this new equation. Just want to see that. Here's the equation. I'm looking at the time that it happened, 11:55, and I'm saying two sides of the digital 8, right? You see those two dots there? Okay, that's a division of something. That's an explanation that there's two circles in between here. And if that's two circles, what is the meaning of those two circles? Okay, you see this over here? There's an empty space. I just have to understand what this empty space, the two digital dots, right, are in the center of the area. Okay, now what we're going to do here is, you see the way the 5 is high? It's only showing me that it's taking up a region of two numbers. It's taking up a region of two numbers, two numbers, two numbers. That's how, okay, if it showed me more of a square 5, I'd say it'd be taking up all the 9 regions. But these are only taking up 6 regions. So that's why these ones are pushed over the way they are, okay? This region it takes up, this one and this one both take up the part of the center region, both of them. Or they could be linear, all taking up one region, which means one area space. Now what we're going to talk about is 11:55. If 11 is prime, okay, and 11 times 5 is 55, right? Is 55 not prime? But does 11 count? If 55 is not prime, then 11 counts for a whole number. You follow what I'm saying? I don't know the prime world. If you do and you're watching this video, please tell me, is 55 prime? 11 times 5 is 55, but you can't count it. The maximum number you can count, okay, is 9 times 8, 72. That's the highest number. You can't count any higher, because 9 times 9 is itself and the other side. I am the body of both arms. My arm extends all the way out to here from my body that's over here. I don't feed my arm when I bring my arm in. I feed my mouth. Sometimes I pass the hands over to the other side. When you're running, are we running this way? Or are we running this way? I bring together pieces and parts. So therefore, 11, the power of 11 sits in 22. The power of 11 sits in 33. The power of 11 sits in 44. When you have a prime number, if I would use 7, okay, as a prime number, I would say your prime number fits into 14, 21, 28, 35. So prime itself, the prime number 7, plus the cycle, okay, within equals to 28 plus 7 equals to 35. 35. 1 ounce and 1/4. 1 cycle of the moon and 7 more days, overlapping by the days 30 and 31 and 28 days in the months of 12 months a year. And all these formations of these numbers will all come together to say another story. There's not anything on here that I cannot create a story to. I think we did this in a video already today. Here are the 3 worlds. One is here, one is here, one is here. This is the center of its own world. Here is the center of its own world. And pending where this thing is, I rather use it this way, saying this is in between both sides. The center world is only held together by that little dot. And then the moons are here as an eye and here as an eye. When I hold it this way, okay, this circle in the center is the entirety. The circle in the center is the entirety of half of this, meeting 5, 5, 5. And you see this part over here? Okay, there's no more balls here. There should be a ball here and a ball here, right? Can you put an area ball in that center? Okay, I'm getting into something a little bit deeper. Here's the post. We take off the cap because there's never anything in the cap. If you put 2 chairs on this corner, right? If you put a chair here, I think I did a video with this before. I put a chair here and I put a chair here, one facing this way and one facing this way. This guy's feet and this guy's feet will actually hit each other. You can't put a chair in each corner of the window. When you play Monopoly and you have 2 dice, okay, you can't go to the first property. So you can't actually have a chair over here. You can have a chair in front of the door. And you can't have 2 chairs at the same corner. If I put this chair here, the feet would be into this chair. If I move it over only 1 chair from the corner, my feet hit your feet. Although we sit properly, our feet are intertwined. So I take this chair and I put it 2 over. So when you use 2 dice from go, you might be able to sit next to the door, but you got to be 2 away for space to get in. You want to transfer from this side to that side, 5 alive, right? You see the 5? 5 alive, you're going through this area over here, the upper and the lower. Now, if you take it in this position here and I pull, see this over here? See this over here? I'm going to use this dice, right? Let me use this dice and show the 6 number, okay? Here's the 6 dice. I'm going to put down the book for a second. I'm going to show you. See my thumb, okay, and top finger, okay? You see, this is the opposite side of this area, right? Look what happens to the area. Look what happens. This one over here, okay, is on this side. Now look, now it's on the top, now it's on the bottom, now it's on the top. In this scenario, okay, you see the way, hold on a second, see the way it's open here? It's on this side. This dot area here is on this side. Now this dot area is on the other side. This dot area is on that side. That dot area is now on the other side, Very simple, just simple little things. Here is the Earth. Here, 7920. In the center, 1440. 2160 and 2160 on each side. 2160, 2160, 2160. 3 times 2160, 4 times 2160. 4 times 2160 equals how much? Equals 864. 864. 864. 864. What's missing? 7 and 2. 720 degrees, 720 degrees. Half of this, half of time is missing to create the distance. You follow me? If I go 4 times 21, it becomes 864. There's 700, there's 72 missing. 72 parts or 72 degrees or 720 equaling to the half-life of this moon. This here, you pull this one up and you pull this one down. The ball goes down here. You lift this one up and it transfers onto this side. It can also be the doorway. Inside of darts, when you hit this area here, it is the red zone. It is 50. Here it is the green zone, equaling to 1/4, equaling to 50. Half and half. Which half does it equal to? The top half and the bottom half. These two equal to the 2 side halves, making it valued at 25. Here is your entry. Here's your value because this one helped you enter. This one gets all 4 of the areas. This one will only get you 2 of the areas, either these 2 or those 2. But if you get those 2, this one will connect these 2. If you get one of these 2, this one will connect those 2. Separation, area, space. You see the buildings going out. The Olympics gets first place, second place, and third place. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. 5 to the power. Look how much more space there is. 2 to the power is 4. Area, space in between, 2. We share 1 first place, second place, third place, fourth place. But here we share 1 with 2 to get first. We share 2 with 3 to get second. We share 3 with 4 to get third. We share 4 with 5 to get the last place. 4 runners, 4 people come on base. 4 people come on base. 1 guy goes home. Now here's the buildings and the wires connecting all the buildings. See the numbers in between? 1 with 3 numbers, 1 with 3 numbers, then 1 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers, then 1 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The bottom one is 8 times 10 equals to 80. Equals to 80. And now you count. Did I say 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay? We usually don't want to count the one in this row over here because it's supported by 1 that supports everything. So we don't need to really count 1, 2, 5, and 10. Okay? So what we're actually starting is 3, 4, 6, 7, 11, 12, and the same thing on this side. So this will become 3, 4, and 3, 4. This will be 7 and 7. This one over here, so you don't count these. This will be, instead of counting these 2 because you have them here, now you count 8 and 9. So this will be a total of 7. This will be 8 and 9, 17. You end up with 34 and 14. And then the last bottom, you don't count these 2 over here because they're enveloped by these 2. You count 15 and 16, 31. 31 and 31 is 62. 34 and 62 is 96. 96 and 14 is 110. Plus the antenna of the Twin Towers. Everything has to be calculated inside this matrix. It's a matrix. It's a system. It's a numerological calculated system that's based on everything that's created and put into the system. And I don't know how it exactly works, but I know all their numbers are perfect. Because I can put them, everything. I find a situation for everything. And in every situation I find, it's going to be, who cares, big deal to most of the people. But there's going to be somebody, some scientist, some person looking for that last equation to fit. And I know these big deals to 99, to 99, to almost 1 out of every maybe 150,000 people might need what I'm talking about. But maybe 1 out of 100 are interested in what I'm saying because it's the reality and truth of how everything is pulled between our eyes in this matrix system that we live. We're all pulled together. Electronics, my friend. You're born. They know you're born. You're up there in wherever land you are, and you come down as the spirit. You're the element connecting the learning stages of the human. You take that memory with you to the sky system, and you learn you're from somewhere else. The body is from here. So we figured out these 2 chairs. And again, if we want to do the BCD system, the reason why Jesus was on the cross, 2 men were lower than him. He was up here. He was connecting the whole system, the center to the 2 sides. BC, CB, CB, BC. CD to the inside, CD to the inside. Look, BCD. These are 4 boxes. This is BCD, D, D, D. D takes up all these boxes right here. A, B, C, D, E. A, B, C, D, E. B, C, D, E. B, C, D, E. And look, it breaks up into 4 areas. Once you get into E, it's 4 areas. Okay? But this area shares both of these, E and E, getting half. This area shares both areas, You see these two boxes over here? Let me make them blue. I'm just going to make them two colors if you don't mind. Let's make them red and blue. Is that okay? Just want to just separate everything just to show you exactly how everything fits. Now, inside of these boxes, if you notice, there's a cap on these boxes, right? You see the small area here and the small area there, right? That small area, okay? I'm just guessing if these were doorways, would open up. If this opened up, it would open up into halfway here and to halfway here. It would open up all the way until it reaches up to this area here, and it would slide all the way in. I'm just questioning myself, but this is the center, right over here. So you have two areas here. D comes down into here, and then D comes into here and mixes with this one. These two mix, these two mix, these two mix. And the area space over here is what I was talking about earlier. From this point over here to here, from this point here to here, is 1.5, right? 1.5. I go all the way to here, it's 3. I go all the way to here, it's 6. I go all the way to here, it's 9. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 7, 5. Everything around the block. This is a word scale of the two fish of gematria, which is not done. How things must work. Just take a look how this is built. Can you figure out exactly what it started like? See the two beehive, mug and dove it here, mug and dove it here. See the joint, the split, the way it was split in the back of a book. Once you cut the bottom open, how it opens. Forget about that. This over here, what this is this is the gematria. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then 1 moves over. Then either 1 goes up or 1 goes down. And it makes this. The reason I have to mirror everything is because every time you use an area, 5 to the power, 5 to the power, you come down here and you grab all 5s. Now you want to use 5 in both boxes, you come over here and use 5 in these boxes. And these numbers show levels and dimensions in the alphabet. Okay, and then in between here will be more numbers, in which once you encompass and create more boxes, it'll tell you more letters and numbers inside. See the walkway? It almost looks like you're walking upstairs and going all the way to the end. So these are some of my, the last video did not upload. When is x a plus, when is x a minus? When 2 pluses, when does 2 plus make a minus? That's not what I wanted to say. This is not the one. The reason I'm doing this video, can anybody guess what this is? Replace all this yellow with white. Okay? Replace all the yellow with white and you get the French flag. Okay? The key is in between these two. Take away the white. This is the key. Okay? Here's your windows. Here's your resh and your resh cutting off balance. Cold and hot, 3443. See the plateau over here? See the top of the cone and the bottom of the cone? All you do is you push this one up, pull this planet down, pull this planet up, and it just works the center here, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Two different star systems rotating around, moving up and down this plate over here. I'm not sure what the whole thing is. I'd have to sit on to more figures. Remember we did this? The Earth is 79, 20. 72 is missing. That 72 comes at the plateau of the balance over here. It has to go up, and it has to go down. 720, 720, 1440 minutes in a day. I didn't finish with the block formation yet. It's supposed to look like, I'm not really sure. They could be plateaus. They could be parts of envelopes that lift up. They could be wings. I don't know. I'm just throwing out a whole bunch of these things. It was my last video that I think did not upload. I had the word love. The word love is it's an impeccable word. It's a very, very good word. Here's something I will get into my next video. I'm going back to the hands and the feet, or just the hands. I didn't do the feet because I have more numbers for the ring finger. 4, 7, 9, 4. The ring finger, 9, 2, 2, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. Whoop, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pinky was over here, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I started here. I got this side 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I have this side 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6, 1, 1. You see, I must have missed one over here. Because this is the right hand, this is the left. I did not start the pinky anywhere here on number 1. If I start the pinky here on number 1, I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't start up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's more combinations, right? The pinky is 10th. The pinky is 5th. The pinky is 6th. 5, 10, 6, and 1. 5, 10, 6, and 1 is the pinky. 5, 10, 6, and 1. The pinky is automatically 5, 10, 6, and 1. But I'll get to this in the next video. And remind me to do the baseball walk scenario. How many walks does it take before the moon comes out? How many balls does he have to throw? There's an equation for everything. Thanks for watching.